long wires, almost infinite wires, carrying a current I1 and I2 in the same direction, and the direction of the somebody is joining. Okay. The direction is along the positive z axis, and it is located in a free space. First problem is find the force per unit length. Force per unit length on wire 2 due to wire 1. Okay, that is the first question. Second question is force per unit length on wire 1 due to wire 2 is attractive or this is a problematic one, the conceptual one. Each and everything is involved in this subject. That's the reason why, yeah, I'm asking the questions in between. So please respond for those questions. These are already completed concepts, right? Now, what is the Coulomb force between them? Type of the Coulomb force between Q1 and Q2. Unlike charges, repulsive or attractive. Am I audible to everyone or not? First of all,
sir, voice stuck avutundi sir.
Voice stuck avutunda. Okay. Is these two for are you able to see this Q1 and Q2 at least?
Yes, sir.
ఇంకా వాయిస్ according to Coulomb's, is it a force of attraction or force of repulsion? Unlike this,
Attraction
charges attractive force. Coulomb force is attractive between the two charges. If we take electrostatic fields, suppose if you take both are positive charges, what may be the type of the force between these two charges? Force of repulsion. Okay, na? My voice is clear? Am I audible to everyone clearly?
సార్ స్ట్రక్ అవుతుంది సార్ మళ్ళీ.
బాబు హలో,
సార్ ఇప్పుడు క్లియర్గా ఉంది సార్.
ఇప్పుడు క్లియర్గా ఉంది కదా? ఓకే, రైట్. కొంచెం స్టాఫ్ రూమ్లో కొంచెం డిస్టర్బెన్స్గా ఉందాం, అందుకని నేను ప్లేస్ మార్చాను. కొంచెం సిగ్నల్ తక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. See, yeah, now this is the problem here. This is the force, this is electric force. Which force? This is Electric force between the two charges. Electric force between the two charges. Both charges are here. Type of the charge current in the same direction. Which direction these conductors are carrying? See, in which direction? Same direction. Same direction. They are carrying same direction. Let us see the diagram related to this problem. See this diagram. Yeah, are you able to see this diagram here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see. So here there are two conductors. This is the figure related to that problem. This is one long conductor, almost infinite conductor. This is second long conductor. And the coordinates, this is placed in Cartesian coordinate system. And in this problem, the coordinates are reversed. Generally, we use the coordinate system like this, X, Y, and Z coordinate like this. But in this problem, this is X coordinate and this is Y coordinate and this is Z coordinate, no problem. Okay, the problem may be given any way. Okay, in this problem he has taken this is Z axis and one conductor is placed at this particular point and it is carrying a current I in this direction. This is very, very important. All of you listen carefully. If you have any doubts, you can ask me here. And this is the direction of the current I1 and the direction of the current I1 in it is along the positive Z direction. Positive Z direction means what is the unit vector in the direction of positive Z?
AZ.
AZ. Okay, AZ. Now, and the length of the conductor is L1. Length of the conductor 1 is L1. And this is another conductor 2. This is conductor 2. And it is also carrying a current I2 in the same direction called positive Z-axis direction. And these two conductors are separated by a distance D. This is the distance between these two conductors is D. And the length of this conductor is L2. L2. Both are placed along the, in the, along the positive Z-axis. And this is L2 is the length of the conductor. Okay, length of the conductor L2. Suppose if I want to write L2 vector, L2 differential length vector, how can I write here? L2 into this current is flowing in which direction? In positive Z direction. So I can write L2 into AZ direction. L1 vector equal to L1 into which unit vector? The current is carrying in which unit vector? AZ unit vector. Okay. Now here, what I want to calculate is that, like charges in Coulomb's law, if you take a Q1 and Q2 charges, force due to, see here, force due to Q1, one on which charge 2, that is called F12 force. What is that force? Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught. There is a comparison here, R square in the direction of AR. Here also, the force, listen carefully, force on conductor 1, force on conductor 1 due to conductor 2. ఎలా రాస్తారా బాబు? డ్యూ టు అన్నారు కదా. How to write due to here? F. So the causing Which conductor causing the force here? You have to see that. Which conductor is causing the force? Conductor 2. Conductor 2, this conductor 2, this is conductor 2 causing the force on Q1. So for that you have to write 2, 1. The subscripts are more important. Otherwise you will get the negative answer. F21 equal to F21 equal to. So conductor 2 due to conductor 2. So what is the magnetic field produced by this conductor 2? Please tell me. What is the magnetic? If it is carrying a current, obviously there is a magnetic field. The name of the magnetic field ఈ ప్లేస్లో వైఫై సరిగా రావట్లేదమ్మా. గో టు మై ప్లేస్. వేరు వినిపిస్తుందా బాబు?
Yes, sir.
అదే డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది వస్తుంది ఈ ప్లేస్లో. ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు రెస్పాండ్ అవుతూ ఉండంటారా బాబు? సీ హియర్. Yeah, see here. This is force on, listen carefully. Force on conductor 1. Force on conductor 1 due to this conductor 2, which produce a magnetic field B2. So force due to conductor 2. So you have to write 2 as first subscript. 2 as first subscript. And second subscript is on which conductor it is acting? One conductor. So the formula for the force is IDL into IDL cross B2. Now here the subscripts are important. Which current element I have to write here? F21 instead of IDL1. What are the subscript for this current? Please respond.
I1 DL1.
I1 DL1 cross which magnetic field causing this force on conductor 1?
B2.
B2. Everybody is getting? So any questions? Please respond. Hello? So once if you write this thing, the remaining things are easy, very easier. Okay, na? This is what? Force on conductor 1 due to conductor 2. Due to conductor 2 means as the current is flowing in the conductor 2, obviously the magnetic field will be like this. That magnetic field is B2. Magnetic field is B2. We are going to calculate force on conductor 1, which carries a current I in this direction. Okay, na? So let me take another one here. Let us say this is slide 1. Very, very important. Force on conductor 2. Sorry, force on conductor 1 due to conductor 2 because of the magnetic field B2 is given by F12 or 21, F21, which is equal to I1 dl1 cross I1 dl1 cross B2. I1 dl1 cross B2. Now what is the B2 here? What is the B2? B2 is magnetic flux density. Magnetic flux density due to, see, due to which conductor? Please tell me. Please respond now. Magnetic flux density, which conductor?
I2
Conductor 1 or conductor 2? Due to conductor 2. Okay, na? Due to conductor 2. So let us take conductor 2 here. Let us take conductor 2. This is our conductor 2, right? This is what? Our conductor 2. Now, where we are calculating the force here, it is a long conductor, means as it is a long conductor, approximately you can take it as an infinite conductor. So where we are, by sitting on conductor 2, where we are calculating the force on conductor 1. So at that time, this may be a field point here. This will be taken as a field point. This will be taken as a field point. This will be taken as a field point, right? And the distance between this field point and the source is D. Source is D. Okay. Now tell me, what is the magnetic field intensity due to this conductor? Suppose let me take this conductor separately. Here, at a distance D, confusing at this particular point, according to Biot-Savart's law, we have derived the formula. We have derived the formula for infinite conductor, which carries a current I in positive z direction. So can you guess what is the? Can you remember that formula? Magnetic field intensity H equal to. Please respond. What is that formula? I by
2 pi
2 pi r. I gave one article. Actually, A5 should be there. Instead of A5, what I have written? AL cross
AN.
AN or A perpendicular. So like this I have written. Now apply this formula to this conductor 2. To this conductor 2. What is the current flowing in the conductor 2? Please respond. What is the current flowing in the conductor 2? I2 divided by 2 pi r. What is the r here? Distance, a perpendicular distance from source point to the field point. What is this distance here? What is this distance here? Distance is D. Okay. Now what is the AL here? AL is the unit vector in the direction of current flowing. So in which direction the current is flowing in this conductor? A Z direction. A Z direction. Cross, what is the AN here? It is the unit vector along the distance vector which is perpendicular to this source. So this is the what? Perpendicular one. Now, yeah, actually that coordinate system exists like this. This is positive y, and this is positive x, and this is positive z. Kada? Now tell me here, in this direction you have to write unit vector for this conductor. Can anybody guess in this direction, right to left, what may be the unit vector? In this direction you have to take, because field point is here. Field point is here. What may be the unit vector in this direction?
minus ax.
Very good. Who is that person? Minus ax. Az cross minus x. So this is H2. If I know H2, can I calculate B2 here? Tell me, B2 equal to, as these are placed in free space, you have to write mu naught into I2 by 2 pi d Az cross minus Ax. Az cross minus. Let us substitute this B2 in this equation. Okay, let us see, this is equation number 1, and let us see, this is equation number 2. Is it clear to everyone here? ఇది అర్థమైందమ్మా? హలో,
Yes, sir.
Pooja 260?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next, Venkatesh. Venkatesh, are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Yeah, are you getting these things? Are you able to understand here? Any doubts?
Yes, sir. No, sir. No doubts.
Okay, okay. Shall I continue? Now, let us substitute this equation number 2, B2, in equation 1. So let us substitute these things here. So remember these equations. Please remember these equations. So this is second slide. So it is your responsibility to take screenshot of these PPT, some of these slides. F21 equal to I1 dl1 cross B2. So I1 dl1, instead of writing here mu naught into I2 divided by 2 pi d Az cross minus Ax. Az cross minus Ax. Now tell me, what is the dl1 here? Differential length. Differential length of which conductor? Please respond now. Differential length of which conductor?
Conductor 1.
Conductor 1 is placed like this. Conductor 2 is placed like this. So dl1, what is the differential length dl1 here? As he has given, the length is L1 directly. So dl1 equal to L1 into, it is carrying current in which direction? Because it is a vector, you have to write the unit vector also. So how to write dl1 here? L1 into
Az.
What is the unit vector? Az. Very good. So if you integrate this, compulsory you will get L1, and it is in the direction of Az. Okay, let us replace that one. I1, instead of dl1, what I am writing here? L1 into Az cross mu naught into I2 by 2 pi d Az cross minus Ax. See, let me take this I1, I2, or before that, let me take this value, Az cross Ax. What is the value of Az cross Ax? Chepandamma. In Cartesian coordinate system, what is the Az cross Ax?
Ay.
Ay ana? Ax, Ay, Az. Next, AY, AZ, AY, AZ, AX, AZ, AX, AY, okay, cross. So this becomes AY, but already there is a minus, then it becomes a minus AY, okay, minus A. The resultant will be minus AY. So I1, I2, I 2 pi d into L1 mu naught AZ cross, what remains here? AY, but it is a minus. But it is a minus. Now tell me, what is the AZ cross AY?
minus AX.
Minus so which is equal to I1, I2 by 2 pi d into L1 in the direction of AX. Kada? See here, in the direction of the AX, which conductor here? Force due to conductor 2. This due to this conductor current I2, by sitting on conductor 2, you are sitting on this conductor. You are sitting on this conductor. Due to this conductor, the force is this magnetic field B2 causing the force on conductor 1, and the force direction we find here. What is the direction of this force here? It is moving in the direction of, please respond now. What is the unit vector here? What is the unit vector here?
AX.
AX kada? AX and left to right or right to left. Now this conductor is moving AX direction. This is AX direction. That means this conductor is moving away from this conductor 2 or towards this conductor, or is it attracted by this conductor or repulsive by this conductor 2? That is my question.
Attract.
It is moving from left to right, kada? From left to right. This conductor 1 is, please tell me, Amma. Conductor 1 is
Attracting.
Conductor 1 attract the, conductor 2 attract the conductor 1. What is this AX gives here? Plus AX gives, what is giving? The conductor 1 is moving towards this conductor 2. Okay. Now let us see. If it is moving, let us see another force here. What is another force here? Force due to conductor 1 on conductor 2. Let us calculate. Is everything clear here? బాబు ఎగ్జామ్లో రాయాల్సింది మీరేనమ్మా, రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వండి. Force due to which conductor we are going to calculate? Conductor 1 on conductor 2. In this case, how to write here? F12 or F21? F12 or F1. 51, are you there? 51 ఉన్నాడమ్మా అబ్దుల్ కలామా 51 52 Aman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me this force. So what should I write? F12 or F21? Force due, force due to not F21. F21 ఇప్పుడే కదా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసింది. Force due to conductor 1 అంటే ఫస్ట్ 1 రాయాలి. On which conductor? Conductor 2. Now tell me this number. Actually, this is IDL cross B. For our notations, let us give the subscripts here. What should I write here? I1 DL1 or I2 DL2?
I2 DL2.
I2 DL2. Very good. Due to which magnetic field? Magnetic field B1. Okay. Now see here. Let me take the situation here. This is our x-axis, y-axis, and this is z-axis here. Let us take the again two conductors like this. Conductor 1 and conductor 2. This is the third slide. And it is carrying current I1 in this direction. It is also carrying current in this I2 direction. And the distance between them is D. Okay. Now see here. B1. The magnetic flux density produced by this conductor is B1. It is like this. Now, where is the field point now here? Due to this conductor, by sitting on conductor 1, right, we are seeing the force on the conductor 2. Now, what may be the field point here? Field point on which conductor? Where you select the field point here? Please respond, Amma. It is opposite to the previous one. Where is the field point is exist? On conductor 2. This is field point you have to select because we are calculating the force on conductor 2 due to conductor 1. So obviously the field point is on the conductor 2 only. So now let us use that formula. So where B1 vector equal to mu naught into H1. Now let us calculate H1 here. What is the H1 here? H1 equal to I by 2 pi d, A L cross AN, kada? Now I by 2 pi d, roll number 47, are you there? Tell me what is the AL1 in this case? What is the AL in this case? $75, roll number 75, 63,
AZ.
very good. AZ, and what about the AN? And it is a perpendicular line. Okay. What may be the unit vector in this direction here? The direction of unit vector emuntundamma. We are moving from left to right, right? We are moving from left to right. Left to right and the axis, along which axis we are moving? X-axis. In the direction of positive x-axis, what is the unit vector here?
X.
X, that's it. ఇది కొంచెం అర్థం చేసుకోండి. Try to understand this. Okay, na? So, and which current it is? Which current it is? Shall I write I1 or I2? Current I1. I1 by 2 pi d. I1 by 2 pi d. AZ cross AX. In the previous case, it is minus AX. because the field point is on the conductor one. X. So this is B1. Let us take this is equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. Substitute the equation 4 in the equation 3. So F12 equal to I2 dl2 cross B1. In place of B1, I am substituting mu into I1 2 pi d AZ cross AX. Please. Now, what is the dl2 here? dl2 is the differential length for the conductor 2. Differential length for the conductor 2. So, if you integrate, you will get L2. What is the L2 vector for this conductor 2? Please, anybody respond? L2 value for this conductor 2.
L to AZ.
Roll number 75, are you there? 75 is absent or present? Jagadish, 44. Are you there, Amma? Jagadish. What these people are doing, right? ఇవన్నీ ఎలా నేర్చుకుంటారు మీరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వకపోతే రోల్ నెంబర్ 60
Sir,
tell me this L2 here.
L2 AZ.
Very good. L2 AZ because this differential length is in positive z axis, so you have to write L2 into AZ. So let us write I2 L2 AZ cross this value. Okay na? Let me write these things separately in the next sheet. Now take this screenshot of this Rababu. Next sheet ki veltunanante meeru immediate ga meeru screenshot teeskondi for your reference. After completion of this class, you have to prepare the notes. Then only these things will be understandable and you can produce the examination. చెప్తుంటేనే మీకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు కదా అంటే some of the students may not follow these things because it is somewhat confusing. Imagination and all those things are involved in this case. So after completion of this class, after taking the screenshot of every sheet, you have to prepare your notes. Then only you can produce these things in the examination. It is your responsibility. It is your duty to write the notes. And who are going to write the examination? Exam evaru rastara amma nenu rastana meer rastara? Venkatesh. Exam evaru rayalra babu? Meera nena? మీరే కాబట్టి నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. వెంకటేష్ ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నావా అమ్మా నోట్స్?
Yes sir.
ఓకే ఓకే. సో స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకొని క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అంటే ఇప్పుడు కాదు ఈవినింగ్ టైం ఉంటుంది కదా ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ ఈఎంఎఫ్కి కేటాయించండి. ఏమైతే చెప్పిన క్లాస్లో ఈవినింగ్ 1 by 1 నోట్ చేసుకుంటూ రండి. అప్పుడే మీకు ఈఎంఎఫ్ అర్థమవుతుంది, లేకపోతే అర్థం అవ్వదు. మీరు ఓన్గా చదువుకున్నా కానీ అర్థం కావు. ఓకేనా? నోట్స్ కంపల్సరీగా ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటే ఇంకా వెల్ అండ్ గుడ్, ఎక్సలెంట్. ఇంకా రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ రాస్తే అలా రాయని వాళ్ళు స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకొని ఈవినింగ్ టైంలో ఒక 1 hour ఈఎంఎఫ్కి అలాట్ చేసుకొని మీ టైం టేబుల్ షెడ్యూల్ ఒక 1 hour ఈఎంఎఫ్ పెట్టుకోండి. ఎందుకంటే ఎగ్జామ్స్ దగ్గరికి వస్తున్నాయి కదా. ఒకసారి నోట్బుక్లో స్క్రీన్ షాట్ 1 by 1 రాసుకోండి. అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఒక రఫ్ బుక్ పెట్టుకోండి. ఓన్గా మీరు డిరైవ్ చేసుకోండి. ఏదైతే క్లాస్లో చెప్పానో అవన్నీ రీకలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటూ చెప్పుకోండి. అప్పుడు మీకు ఇదంతా గుర్తుంటుంది. ఎగ్జామినేషన్ టైంలో మీరు ఒకసారిగా ఆ పేజెస్ రిఫర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే ఈజీగా రీకలెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సపోజ్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ వస్తే ఏం చేస్తారమ్మా? ఓకేనా? సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ టోటల్లీ మ్యాథమెటికల్ అండ్ కాన్సెప్చువల్ ఓరియంట్ సబ్జెక్ట్. ప్రాక్టీస్ మస్ట్ బి రిక్వైర్డ్. Otherwise, you may face the problems. It is your responsibility, right? So take a screenshot of this. Now, next sheet is 4th sheet. చెప్పండమ్మా, థర్డ్ షీట్లో లాస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ చెప్పండి. వేణు F12 equal to I2
DL2
DL2 ప్లేస్ లో రాసాం కదా L2 into
into AZ.
AZ cross mu naught into I1 divided by 2 pi d.
2πd
AZ cross A X. Okay, na?
2πd.
Sorry, 2 pi d. What is the AZ cross AX here?
AY.
AX cross AY is AZ. AY cross AZ equal to YZX. AZ cross AY. AZ cross, sorry, AX equal to AY. So I2 L2 into AZ cross mu naught into I1 divided by 2 pi d into, in place of A2 cross AX, I am writing AY. Okay. Now let us take these I2, I1 and mu naught, take out of this cross product. You have to again do the cross product for this term and this term. So I2 I1 divided by 2 pi d into L2 into mu naught IZ cross AY. Okay, sorry, AZ cross AY. Now tell me what is the AZ cross AY? AY cross AZ plus X. AZ cross AY. If you reverse the order, what will be the resultant? AZ. Very good. AZ cross AY equal to minus X. So which is equal to mu naught into I1 I2 by 2 pi d into L2. So this resultant will be minus X. This is F1 force. What this minus AX indicates? Anybody can tell me what is this minus AX? Please respond. What is the minus AX? Minus AX is the direction of the force. What is the F12? F12 is the which force?
Force due to conductor 1 on conductor 2.
ఒక్క నిమిషం ఒకసారి మన ఒక 5 minutes లో అయిపోతుంది సార్. సార్ ఎందుకు సార్ ఏమన్నా వర్క్స్ అవుతుందా? అవును సార్. అవునా? ఓకే సార్, కంప్లీట్ అవుతుంది. I1 I2. See here, this is conductor 1 and this is conductor 2. Now F12 is the what? Force on which conductor? On conductor 2 due to conductor 1. Due to conductor 1. By sitting on conductor 1, suppose imagine you are sitting on this conductor 1. By sitting on this conductor 1, yeah, the force due to conductor 1, due to magnetic field B1, and this current is I2 DL2. Conductor 2 current is I2 DL2. Now this conductor, the force on due to Q1, force on due to conductor 1 on conductor 2. The direction of the force is minus AX. Now this conductor is going to move in a particular direction. That unit vector represents that force. Now can you guess this conductor is moving in which direction? This conductor is moving in which direction? It is moving in the direction of minus AX. Minus AX means it is left to right or right to left. Please respond now. Now this conductor is moving left to right or right to left. Minus AX unit vector.
Right to left.
Yeah, this is positive AX means negative AX means obviously in this direction. So this is negative x-axis minus. That means this conductor is trying to move in this fashion. Now this conductor is moving in this direction. This conductor is moving in this direction, right? If it is moving in this direction, in the direction of minus AX, previously how this conductor is moving? F21 force. If you already calculate F21 force, what will be the unit vector? Plus AX. This conductor ela move avutundamma? Ila move avutundi. Now, come to the conclusion here. If the two long conductors are carrying the current in same direction, now tell me, is that force is attractive or repulsive? అర్థమవలేదా?
Attractive.
రెండు కండక్టర్లు ఎట్లా మూవ్ అవుతున్నాయి? వెంకటేష్,
Sir.
Is the force between them is attractive or repulsive?
Repulsive.
ఎరా ఇది అంటారు అంతా అయిన తర్వాత క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు కదా, అట్లా ఉంది. నేను డైరెక్ట్గా ఈ సింబాలిక్ కూడా చూపిస్తుంటే మళ్ళీ రిపల్సివ్ అంటావు ఏందన్నా? దిస్ కండక్టర్ ఇస్ మూవింగ్ ఇన్ దిస్ డైరెక్షన్ అండ్ దిస్ కండక్టర్ ఇస్ మూవింగ్ ఇన్ దిస్ డైరెక్షన్. ఇవి రెండు అట్రాక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయా, రిపల్స్ అవుతున్నాయా?
అట్రాక్ట్ అవుతుంది.
రోల్ నెంబర్ 60 ఏమంటున్నావు? అట్రాక్టివ్ ఆర్ రిపల్సివ్?
Attractive, sir.
అంత క్లియర్గా చెప్తుంటే ఇదేమో ఏఎక్స్ డైరెక్షన్లో మూవ్ అవుతుంది, ఇదేమో పాజిటివ్ ఏ డైరెక్షన్లో మూవ్ అవుతుంది, ఇదేమో నెగిటివ్ ఏ డైరెక్షన్లో మూవ్ అవుతుంది అని చెప్తుంటే మళ్ళీ రిపల్సివ్ అంటారు. 72 వినట్లేదా క్లాసు? వినండి రాజా. మరి వింటే నువ్వేం చెప్తున్నావు? దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ గుడ్ అమ్మా. వినండి, వినకపోతే ఇవి అర్థం కాదు. విన్నా కానీ అర్థం కావట్లేదు అంటే వినకపోతే ఇంకేం అర్థం అవుతాయి? See, so what is the force between them is attractive force.
Sir.
Attractive force. Suppose if the two conductors are like this, one is carrying current in this direction, other one is carrying in this direction. If you calculate those things mathematically, if you find the unit vector, then one is moving in this direction, other one is moving in this direction. అది మీకు హోంవర్క్గా ఇస్తున్నాను, ఒకసారి వెరిఫై చేయండి అమ్మా. కరెంట్ ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్లో ఉంటే మీరు ఒకసారి వెరిఫై చేయండి ఈ ఫోర్సెస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి. దెన్ యూ మే గెట్ రిపల్సివ్ ఫోర్స్. ఓకేనా? నా ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ చెప్పండి.
ఫోర్స్ పర్ యూనిట్ లెంగ్త్ అన్నాడు కదా సార్, మళ్ళీ డివైడెడ్ బై ఎల్ చేయాలా సార్?
అదే చేస్తున్నాను. సో ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ F21 వెక్టర్ కదా, టెల్ మీ దిస్ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ హియర్. మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ చెప్తారా దీనికి? మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్, దిస్ ఈస్ ద మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్. సో లెట్ మీ రైట్ దట్ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్. లెట్ మీ ఓపెన్ న్యూ స్లైడ్ హియర్. నెట్వర్క్ స్లోగా ఉంది. 5th slide. సో F12 మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఏమవుతుందమ్మా? మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఓన్లీ కాంపోనెంట్ ఆఫ్ AX తీసుకోవాలి. సో విచ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు F12 అని కూడా రాయొచ్చు. విచ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు mu naught I1 I2 డివైడెడ్ బై 2 pi d into length L2. Only F12. This is magnitude. So this is F12 magnitude. And here I am writing L2 in LH side. So F12 by L2. You see? And what are the units for this force here? Newtons. This is mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi d. This is what? Force per unit length. What is the units for force per unit length? Newton per meter. Okay, na? And if you take the two forces, the magnitude of the two forces are same. Another conclusion is that the magnitude of the two forces is same. The sixth slide. F21 equal to, please respond now. Mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. It is in the direction of minus ax. Kada? F12 enti mu naught into I1 I2 by 2 pi d in the direction of plus ax. Okay, na? So these are the two forces. Now the magnitude of these two forces is same. But what about the direction? Please tell me. Direction will be what? One is positive x-axis, another one is negative axis. So the direction will be direction of force is opposite. Okay, na? So this is about the force. So the conclusion is, finally I am concluding is, if two conductors are carrying a current in the same direction, I1 and I2, same direction, the force between them is attractive force. Okay? And if the two conductors are carrying the current in opposite direction, current is in opposite direction. And what is the type of the force? Force is repulsion. Okay, na? So this is the conclusion.